With me here today from SigmaRoc, I'm joined by Max Vermorken. Max, good to catch up.
Good to catch up, good to see you.
Tell me a bit more, if you would, about this business in Belgium that you've acquired. It's quite an interesting acquisition, this one. You're first outside the UK.
Correct. We basically use the same model we used actually in South Wales, where we just bought something small in a new territory for us as a sort of a starting point, and then hope to do quite a bit afterwards. So the business is called Stone. It's got 2 quarries, a wharf. It's just typical quarrying business. Did about £500,000 EBITDA over the last 3-4 years. Buy it for about £2 million, 2.2 million euro. And we obviously are going to use that as our platform to expand into North Europe, where we have not been so far.
Is there scope to do more business in Belgium?
Oh yeah, Belgium, Benelux, North Germany. We've said it since we got going in 2016 that at some point in time we would jump across the channel to the other side. Where exactly wasn't necessarily clear, because it's very much dependent on what market attracts our attention. We found a first acquisition which allows us to have a cornerstone, sort of a quarter hub there, from where to expand exactly in the same way we do that. We've done it so far. So Belgium is the starting point. It's a good market for aggregates, and we'll go from there.
Are they profitable?
Yeah. Have been. It's not a very big business, about 3.5 million turnover, £500,000 EBITDA roughly. So it's not a huge setup, but it gives us exactly what we need: a footprint, a location, a starting point, and something to aggregate around. So that's where we start.
Now, Jacques Emsens, he's joining as a non-exec director, a bit of a heavyweight in the industry. Tell me a bit more about him for those who aren't familiar.
Jacques is a massive heavyweight. For those who know the industry, they will immediately recognize the name. Jacques is synonymous with Sibelco. Sibelco is a multi-billion business across the globe, primarily in specialty sands. And Jacques' family founded that business back in the 1800s, and he's the 4th generation. He's on the board still, helped to grow that business from a very solid business all the way up to where it is now. And he joins us to help us grow, which is actually quite impressive, because we're not exactly in the same sector as Sibelco is. Sibelco is very much specialist sand. We're just building aggregates, but he clearly saw an opportunity to help us go forward, and I'm very, very appreciative of it.
And what do you reckon he'll be able to bring? What will he be able to help SigmaRoc do?
Well, first and foremost, Jacques is in terms of the industry, he has experience like no one else. That's clear. Family history, everything else. So that he brings that. Secondly, he's a very, very well-known operator in the sector, so you would naturally expect quite a bit of connections, deal flow, understanding, etc. And then also, he's obviously a Belgian national, which is now the market we start to operate in with that first acquisition there. So 1 + 1.
And at the end of the month, you're looking to have this general meeting, requesting a bit more headroom. Should you see further acquisitions, just going back to what we said at the start, clearly there's a strong pipeline there.
Yeah. Things are evolving quite quickly, and we want to be in a position that we can actually move forward as fast as we think is the right pace, and to have a bit of headroom already in place will allow us as a business to present ourselves as a really credible buyer, because most of the headroom is now there. We can then approach vendors quite quickly.
And we will be catching up with you in a couple of weeks. Your interim's the 27th of September.
At the end of the month, yeah, like last year. We'll be coming back for an update then.
Look forward to it. Max, thanks very much.
Thank you very much.